And we are live with internet people in internet land. Toby, how's your day?
I'm doing all right, tabletop. How's yours?
Uh, dealing with a lot of BS with my voice, but other than that, doing really good. We are
I'm glad
here
to
to
hear it.
show a demonstration that I call the White Rabbit. Folks, if you guys are viewing my video, I ask you to please like the video, especially if you like our demonstration. This is session 0. So, we're going to be working on a few things before the end of game time. The game should only be this video should only be an hour or less, just due to time constraints, plus the fact that we don't want to squeeze too much at you at once about how to play Fate Core, and we're showing the demonstration. I also would say please subscribe to my channel if you do like us, because we do have more content coming out. We're trying to get more. We're trying to be consistent, but things have been hard. People have been sick. Shit's gone down the fan. I have no idea really. I said shit 3 times on my channel. I do apologize, especially if there's any people, young people viewing this. I don't think I have that set to that for YouTube. But here we are today, and I'm with my main man, Toby McGuire. What's up, Toby?
I'm doing all right. Yourself? Hey.
I'm doing he's not the real Toby Maguire. Although I have to say I have heard good things about the third Spider-Man movie, especially regarding Toby and Andrew Garfield. And I heard that Tom Holland got along with them just fine, and that they were really cool about everything. So I have got to catch that movie because I have not seen it yet. Toby, have you seen that? No spoilers
It's
if you
so
have. Just say yes or no.
good. I love it.
Awesome.
Such a good movie.
Awesome. Well, I have this nice little Fate Core adventure to show everybody how to do it. It is called The White Rabbit. It is based loosely on Alice in Wonderland with a twist. I added in a personal twist that Toby here will learn the truth about why I call this White Rabbit at the end of the adventure, but he will not get to know until the end of the adventure. So, Toby, I hope you're excited for this.
Oh, I am. Very much so.
All right. Well, Toby, let me explain to you what to do. Okay, what kind of world you're in. Okay, first off, you're in modern day 2020, let's say 2021, 2022. So cell phones exist. You have them everywhere. No one has payphones anymore, but there are still payphones in this world. You can still access payphones to this day. Not sure as to why, but you have payphones. All right, and your character comes in as a conspiracy theorist. You fall in line with the conspiracy theorist that you may possibly be living in Wonderland and you don't know.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, you think that Wonderland exists and you are on an internet board at home on the computer, on an internet board where everyone can prove that the world you live in is Wonderland.
All right.
All right. So, to begin, the very first thing, Toby, we got to know who your character is. All right,
Yes.
Toby, what is your character's name? Do you have a name for him or her?
Jack.
Jack. All right. Well, why don't you, if you can, please edit your name in there. We are going to use this. This is called the Fate Core RPG index card. It is a program that someone wrote, and it's for strictly, as you guys can see in the little stream here, it is for your web browser, and it is very handy. I've done this before, but I've done it in what you call my own way. Like, I've actually made virtual index cards and stuff like that. Toby can be a contestant to that.
Yes.
And but I decided to use this program today because we have, as you guys can see, we have a lot to get through. And the very first objective that he has to complete is he's got to find the White Rabbit, the current issue, which with each objective has a current and impending issue. The White Rabbit's identity is unknown. And then the impending issue, the White Rabbit is the key to discovering if he truly is in Wonderland.
So it's not letting me edit the name. So I just put it in notes that name.
Okay.
Jack.
Okay, let me see if I can do it. All right, so you can edit that. We'll let you edit the name. And you've gone to settings. You got the setting gear, right?
No.
Okay. All right. You don't have that. I'll edit it for you.
They're good.
And what is the description of your character? What would you say is something? I don't know. Something you how would you best describe your character?
For the high concept?
No. Just a description. You know how the character sheets you have a description that you can just put in just to tell the idea of your character, so you can come up with a high concept and trouble. Well, here I'll just put one right here.
I was about
Main
to say,
character.
wow, I see myself as the protagonist of the world. All right.
Well, you are the only player here today. So, with that said, that is your description. You are the main player character. All right. So, Toby, it is time to come up with Jack's high concept. Who is Jack in this world that is supposedly Wonderland? And folks, so to recap, high concept.
It's not letting me edit the high concept.
Crap. All right. You should be able to go right next to it. Like you see where my cursor is.
Hold on, I gotta go to the stream.
Okay. You can't do that.
Let me try.
Yep. See where
no,
my
there's
cursor
no box
is,
over there for me.
Okay. Jeez. Did I hang on? Let me see if I can. Well, there's no setting for it. I guess I'm the only one who has control over this. Well, that is useless. Let me see if I can lock. No, that won't work either. That is freaking useless. Well, all right, Toby. Why don't you tell me your high concept? What is the high concept idea that you have? And I will just.
So, the high concept idea that I have for the character is going to probably be that he is a. I'm going to has something to do with conspiracy theorists. Hyper intelligent history and conspiracy nut. Or buff.
I like buff. And may I suggest a trouble for you because it kind of just fits with it?
Yeah. What's your idea?
Suffers from ADHD. Suffer from ADHD.
How does it fit?
Well, you said hyper intelligent history conspiracy buff.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Maybe you're a bit crazy. Maybe you're just, people who have ADHD, they can't sit still. Maybe you're the type of person who drinks 12 coffees a day, even though you don't actually like coffee as a person. Maybe your character does.
True. Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Can you put a comma between history and conspiracy? Because I was having them having it be history and conspiracy, two different things.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I like that. See, your character is normal in a world that's not normal.
Oh.
I just had that conversation with someone today because I plan on doing a review in the near future, and this is for everyone. In the near future, possibly tonight, I'm going to do a review over possibly the Harry Dresden Files. The Dresden Files, because I like the books, and I just had this conversation with someone today, which gave me, I've read like 9 books so far. I still have more to go. And the reason why I bring this up is because the Dresden Files game is also Fate Core. So I want to do a review over the actual books itself because I like the books. And you know what? I was talking to someone today while I was at the store, and I said, what really gets me about Mr. Dresden is he's a wizard that can do extraordinary things, but he still carries around a revolver to do the final judgment. And it's like, wow. You know, this guy can sling magic spells and fireballs at you, but in the end, if all else fails, he still has a revolver. It's like, he's just a normal guy in an unnormal world.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got 3 fate points. All right, so did you want to figure out any other aspects at this time?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you want
I
to
like to
do
keep
at
those
least
open.
one?
I
Well,
like
right,
to keep
right.
those open throughout the game. Same stunt.
So let me ask you a question. Are you employed anywhere, or are you currently unemployed?
I'll say he's employed.
All right. I figure for your third aspect, you can write down your employment. So, what kind of company are you working for?
Yeah, probably a part-time job. Sorry, I gotta think. Sorry. Let's say he is
No, that's
a
fine.
tutor. He tutors people
Tutor.
for history. He's a
And
history tutor.
all right. And you're dispatched. Okay, so you're gonna find this kind of funny. I'm gonna put a twist on it. You're a history tutor that works for an agency that is actually in a big office building, and you don't know why.
All right.
The office building has elite tutors, so you are the elite. So, all right, Mr. Toby, is there any skills you want to add right away? At least
+4 to
at
lore.
least is there? All right, we're gonna do that. I only ask you that now. Oh, look at this! Look at this! I made extra stuff. This wasn't here. I added this.
Well, I can't
Added
see what you're talking about.
worthless -4. Oh,
Oh.
you can't see my.
Oh
Yeah,
no, because
worthless,
I
horrific,
was looking at
terrible.
the other screen.
Ah,
Uh,
all right. So we got +4, and we are gonna add in lore because he's very smart.
and I do
All
have a
right. Is there
stunt
at least a good? Okay.
but
Before we
the
do the stunt,
+3s,
I do
I'll
want to
do
ask
will
you.
and physique. Huh?
Oh, okay. That was going to be my question. You want to get those bonuses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So to let everyone know, when someone takes will or physique, you actually gain extra stress boxes. If you take will, you get 3 mental stress boxes, or 4 depending on the skill. If you put will in as an average or fair skill slot, you get 1 stress box. So you get a number 3 for mental. If you put it at 3 or 4, you get a third and fourth stress box for mental stress. Will is for mental stress. So I'm going to edit that right here for you. I'm going to add 2 more. Oh, whoops. Trash that one. And then physique is the same way. If it's under the fair or average, or the average or fair skill slot, you get a third stress box, and then good or great, you get third and fourth. And we're going to update that as well because you are up there, sir. Look at that.
Yes.
His character is not squishy at all. That is very powerful. That is very powerful for a character. But also depends on what challenges he faces. All right, so sir,
For the
you're
+2s,
wonderful.
I'll take
Oh,
shoot
you
and
already got
fight.
+2s. Jeez. All right.
I'll take shoot and
Oh,
fight
let me
just
get.
in case, I have to get into a situation of combat.
Yep, give me 1 second. I'm adding it right now. Oop. It's taking a minute. I don't know why it takes a minute. Oh, there we go. And then you want shoot as well.
And then is it drive for cars, or is there any other type of driving?
No, no. For right now, if you okay, so if you were driving a motorcycle or a car, it'll be drive, and it will be drive. If you are driving a plane, however, to pilot a plane, you must have a pilot stunt to specialize that drive skill.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you're piloting a boat, if you're piloting a boat or a plane, you have to have a specialized stunt. Unfortunately, because we're only dealing with Fate Core rules, we are not doing anything outside of the Fate Core rule book. Because in most of my games that I create for you guys, I use the Fate Core rule book as well as the Fate Core toolkit, which we will cover a review on the Fate Core system toolkit at a later time. And there we go. There we go. We got to shoot. Anything else?
For the plus ones. Sorry. I'm trying to get it out of the way.
I figured. No, you're doing a good job.
I will take.
All right, tell me it.
Burglary, deceive, stealth, and empathy.
All right. May have to ask you those again in a minute, but I think I got them all. Burglary, deceive, stealth, and empathy.
Yep. Well, when I don't choose empathy, you always use it against me. So I'm gonna pick empathy.
Because when I create games, I utilize all skills, and you can't possibly have all skills until you level up.
Details.
All right. So this is a full-fledged minus a couple things. This is beyond a little bit what we call what we were trying to show you guys is a 30-second Fate Core character creation, but we went a little bit further because Toby here is our only player. So we did things a little bit differently today. So, speaking of which, before we forget, you have that one stunt related to your lore.
+2 to lore.
Hang on 1 second. Sorry. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, I had a very important thing I had to talk about with someone. I don't like interrupting the streams like that, but I had to do that because that was actually really important.
You're good.
So, all right. Hopefully, and that same person is actually out the door and no longer bother me anyway. So, yay. It was my wife. Anyway, yes, Tabletop Junkie is married. Yes, my wife knows about what I do. She doesn't approve of it, but as long as it makes me happy, I guess she does approve of it, which I don't know how that works.
She's happy that you're happy. She just isn't happy that you're doing it this way.
Right. So that stunt, kind sir. We're gonna add the stunt to the stunt list. Ooh, stunts.
+2 to lore whenever trying to remember or convey anything about history or conspiracies.
Well, okay, that's great, but what are we going to call it? What's the name of your stunt?
History buff.
Oh, okay, cool.
History conspiracy buff. I don't.
Since I am a hyper, I'm gonna put a twist on this for you. I'm gonna buff it out.
Oh no. I don't know how I feel about this.
Let's do it. Lore with a boost when dealing with history or spirit. Hang on 1 second. I gotta. Get my debit card.
Mute.
All right. Nope. I didn't mute. All right. History or conspiracy theory information. There you go. Aha.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it fits perfectly fine. Now I gotta wait for this damn thing to load. Booyah! And then I'm gonna move it. The cool thing about using these note cards is you can move them. Look
Oh,
at
nice.
that. Oh yeah, I love that. Let me see if I can move this up here because you know what? I always like the fate points to be up top and everything else to be on the bottom. And there you go. Oh, wow, it's actually going off. It's going off the screen. Look at that. It's going down into another setting. Oh, geez.
For you, mine
Well-
still stays the same.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's going off the screen for me, as you can see. It's like, wow, okay, whatever. But, you know, all this stuff, everything that we do here is important. All right. Jack is currently in his apartment because you have an apartment. You're currently at your apartment going through some boards. Okay. You're going through some message boards and they talk about the White Rabbit, but they don't know who the White Rabbit is. They said the White Rabbit knows where Alice is and that Alice from Alice in Wonderland is real and living in your world today. Now, as being a hyper intelligent history conspiracy buff, you would have collaborated to see if this information was somewhat true.
Mm-hmm.
Was somewhat true. And so you have found, and you're not sure how, potentially, possibly, evidence that this is true. And you found this by receiving a message in your email from someone called Athena.
Okay.
And it says, one line, do you want to find the truth?
Text. The typing, emailing.
Okay,
Yes.
yep, email. Then you need to follow the White Rabbit. And that's it. That's all that this person, Athena, texts you is you need to find the White Rabbit. Follow the White Rabbit. And all of a sudden, you have a knock on your door.
Not moving bar from door because conspiracy theories always have, I protect the place. 3 different locks.
Oh, yeah.
Check the people.
So I'm going to move over here because I actually have, we're going to switch to the Game Master screen. And Toby over here is going to view what I'm seeing, what I get to see as the Game Master a little bit. So shield your eyes there, Toby. Don't be cheating. No metagaming.
Aw, come on. Why
because
it's not like
there
I
is-
can't,
oh,
I can't do it
crap.
already.
Because you are going to deal currently with a situation that you have never thought you'd ever had to deal with.
Nope.
So there we go. That so you get a knock on the door and you see this girl who's dressed head to toe in all black with chains. She is actually a punk goth girl with black hair. She's pale with lipstick, black lipstick, and her name is Trisha. And she says, Jack.
Hit the little intercom. How do you know my name and how can I help you?
We have an appointment today, Jack. Don't you remember?
Goes through his phone for his notes, seeing if he has appointments or not.
You had an appointment. You go through the notes on your cell phone, and it says that you do have an appointment with Trisha exactly at 3:15 today.
Isn't that supposed to be at the office?
Well, no, because I have information for you concerning the White Rabbit. Or
Unlock
better yet,
doors.
I have information concerning Alice.
Opens doors. Welcome. Come inside.
So Trisha comes in and says, so we've been, so Trisha reminds Jack that you guys have been emailing back and forth about Alice, and that Alice does exist in this world, and she has proof. as she's talking, roll me a notice.
It's one thing I didn't take, so
So it'll be at a 0. You don't have to use the game tool on here. You can roll some dice.
I'll use the tool. So how many dice am I rolling? 4, right?
Just one. And, yeah. Well, yeah. Just roll the. All you got to do is you already rolled the 4. All you do is roll the 4 d6s. All right. So you got an average plus.
I didn't see that sort of the results. So it's just +1 both times.
Oh.
So plus 1.
Yep. Yeah. No matter what, you got an average +1. I don't care what the results actually like. Oh, you got like 2 minuses and you got a minus. Well, no, for +1, 2 pluses and a minus and a blank. Yeah, I don't care about that. You still got a +1. God, freaking just switch over. I've got to get a better computer for this. I think my computer. All right. So
can I switch out? Well, sorry, because you offered the trouble. Can I switch out empathy with notice?
Yeah, absolutely. However, your +1 still exists. No, that's fine. I will swap it. Okay. All right. So
it makes sense for the trouble.
So she begins, like you're sitting there talking, and she's talking about Alice. Okay. She's talking about Alice. And all right, so you want let me see here. Empathy. We're gonna swap it for notice. Yeah. All right. I will I'll allow that. All right. So as she's talking, she keeps touching you and grabbing your hands because that she's kind of flirtatious, and she goes, "Jack, I know where Alice is." And as she's talking with her hands, she lets go of you, and you notice on her wrist she has a tattoo of a white rabbit. So with all this talking, Jack, I'm going out to a party at a bar. Do you want to come along? And remember, your email that you just got says, "Follow the white rabbit."
Yes, I'd love to.
All right. Well, so she says, "Well, I need to just go use your restroom." So she uses your restroom and stuff, and then a couple hours go by, and then you guys do head over to this club. And once you go in, it is a rave club. You got people with glow sticks and lights everywhere. Loud music is playing. You have many different areas. It's a really big place. As you come in, you do notice that there's a dance floor, a bar. You do see signs that says VIP section, restricted area DJ booth, and then you do see a lounge. Trisha makes her way over to the lounge where you do see her shaking hands and hugging and kissing on people that she probably knows while you're sitting there listening to some awesome music.
Yep. Thinking that, gosh, this is too loud.
Take a minute. So you now know that the identity of the white rabbit is Trisha. Now, the white rabbit is the key. So how is Trisha the key to finding Alice? That's what you got to find out. Why don't you tell me, what makes you think? How is Trisha?
I would try and connect the dots between her and other people, and maybe try and figure out who Alice is through my lore for conspiracy. I don't know.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. You do notice that she has been seen. You do actually, for some reason, you're not sure. You're on your cell phone going through the web browser, and you're seeing that people have seen her before, and that they know she's the white rabbit, and she's actually, give me 1 second here, I gotta find a name, and that the white rabbit has actually been seen with a guy. But by the way, which zone are you currently in? Are you in the bar, the dance floor? Are you on the lounge with Trisha?
I would
listen to her.
I would be staying close to the white rabbit.
Okay, all right. So you do see online, because you also managed to secretly take a picture of her, I would imagine. Give me a stealth roll. Actually, I want to see how well that picture is. because you're also in a dark place.
0.
So I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah. Yep. You did not get a good picture, but you did find someone who did do a good picture online. And you do recognize it is her. So, and she is seen and is said that she knows the mouse of Wonderland. Give me a lore roll, and you're allowed to use your stunt.
I'd like to use my stunt.
All right, you get to use your stunt. So it'll be your lore plus
4.
2 with the boost, which is another plus 2. So
4.
let's see here. You got all right. So 4, 8. That's actually 6 for a terrible, -2. Okay, so your lore is 4, and remember your stunt gives you a +2 to lore with a boost, which is another +2 if you remember correctly.
I didn't know that.
Yep, a boost is always a +2. I said +2 to lore with a boost when dealing with history or conspiracy theory information. You're dealing with history information because you have remembered that you read the book Alice in Wonderland, and actually that's going to be your 4th aspect, and I'm going to put that here. Read Alice in Wonderland. So you'll be able to spend a fate point and invoke that to get more bonuses. Ooh, we love bonuses, right? All right. So you do know for a fact that she knows the mouse of Wonderland. And remember in the book that the mouse was actually on top of the White Rabbit, was one of the first characters that Alice did meet in Wonderland, according to the book.
Yeah.
So now, what is your character going to do to try and meet the mouse?
Stick close to the rabbit, maybe even ask, hey, do you know where the mouse is?
Give me a rapport roll.
1.
All right. I will, let's see here. Skip over here. I'm going to take a look at some of the skills because Trisha is very rapport. I know she's got rapport as a +4. I know she's got a good +3. Just need to see something here real quick regarding Trisha. Oh, come on. Just switch over already. How are you liking it so far, Toby? Give me some feedback. Are you interested to know more about the White Rabbit? Oh,
yeah, it's interesting. Yes, it's
okay.
Interesting.
All right. So she does have contacts, but nothing I need to roll for. All right. So you got a 1. So you got a 1 for that, and there's not going to be any conflict with that. A 1 is good enough to you don't succeed with style or anything with that low of a roll, but you still. So you talk about the mouse, and she looks at you. She says, "Well, I do know where the mouse is, but what do you possibly have for the mouse?" I can't take you to the mouse without something first. I mean, we sat, granted, in your apartment. We sat in your apartment and we talked about Alice, that Alice is real. You do believe that you're a theorist, but what can you give the mouse? Because the mouse is very, very private. I can't just take anyone to the mouse.
If he has a question on any conspiracy theory, I'll be able to answer it.
Ooh, you need to convince me of that. It is true. Give me a report, and you might want to spend a fate point for that one to at least give it a boost of +2.
Can I use a fate point so that way she asks me a question and I show her proof that I can answer any question, and use lore instead?
Oh yeah. So here's what I will do. Spend a fate point. I will allow you to use lore. She won't ask you a question. You're going to reveal something to her about Alice. So yeah, I will do that. I will take away 1 fate point for you. Let's see if I can throw this out.
And
here.
is that using conspiracy or is that using I'm trying to use the stunt as much as possible.
Well, technically, you're going to have to give her some information. So, with that stunt too, yes, that will be there. So, you're going to spend a fate point to use lore to convince
So
her.
7.
Yep, 7. What'd you get? You got a plus, a -1.
-1.
That'd be 8, so 7. All right. So, you reveal to her that you do know that if Alice does exist, she's already been in contact with the mouse, and that you already know this from the book. Because you read the book Alice in Wonderland, and I will give you an additional bonus for that. So that will be a 9.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. And that will be. I will give you a free invoke for that one, just for the simple fact. So yeah, you are way up there on the scale, my friend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to give you any special boosts or bonuses because that is a high enough score. I didn't really set a static opposition for that because you're just trying to convince her. Her rapport, if I had to measure her rapport, it'd at least be a 4. So yeah, that would be the highest. But all you're doing is giving her a piece of information from Alice in Wonderland that you think is true, and you linked it to the real world.
Yeah.
So she smiles and claps her hands, and she says, "So you do have information to offer on Alice. All right. Well, we're gonna enjoy the party tonight, and tomorrow morning, I'm gonna take you to the mouse."
All right.
Now, she's like, "I hope you can stay up because I never sleep."
And Jack's going in his head, I don't like these kind of parties. I don't like loud music. I'm out of my element, man. I want to go to bed.
Give me a physique roll to see how well you stay up.
A physique?
Physique.
4.
Oh, wow, 4. Okay, I will allow that. All right. She's going to make a roll because, unfortunately, she's going to need to make a roll, except she's got to roll higher than you because, well, quite frankly, she's been staying up a lot, and that's her trouble is she never sleeps. So with that being her trouble, she has to roll a 2, or she has to actually roll above the 2. You at most only had to roll above a 1.
Yeah.
Because you do sleep sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I sleep every day.
All right. Right.
From
right,
naps.
See where I got a roll at. Oh, right here. I can roll right here. All right. Well, she don't have physique. And you know what? I'm going to get this character physique. And she's going to get it at a +3 because she doesn't have a full character sheet. Of course, she's only NPC, but
Yeah.
I can still give it an NPC physique. So there we go, +3. And she also got a 4. So she definitely beat the Never Sleeps, and she doesn't need to roll any physical or mental stress.
Yay.
All right. Awesome sauce. All right, back to my other screen real quick. All right, so you two stay up all night at this rave party. You have a fun time, and right after that, you guys begin walking the streets of the city, and you notice that the sun is up, and it's probably hurting your eyes. I don't care how well you stayed up here; it's probably bright as shit outside because you were in a dark. If you've ever been to a rave club, it's dark with lights flashing everywhere.
No fun.
All right, so we're moving on to. Oh yeah. So. All right, so we're going to wipe out the current issue. The White Rabbit is unknown because you do know her. Her name is Trisha. So there is no current issue on who the White Rabbit is. You already found the White Rabbit. Now you have to figure out how is she the key?
Yeah.
That's the impending issue that we have is you need to know how the White Rabbit is the key.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get rid of some things here, and I'm going to edit this real quick. Let's see, edit card properties. All right.
I don't think I'm supposed to be looking.
We're going to just call it the White Rabbit. So you have pretty much All right, so we're gonna move this from blue to orange because this is in progress. No, this you can. This is on the game table.
Oh, okay.
This is not a table you have access to.
I can watch.
All right. So, yep. I'm only get a different color because I use orange for my NPCs. That's confusing. Let's do green. There we go. So that means that's in progress. All right. The next thing is you do know, and you did find a clue based on the book that you are going to go meet the mouse.
Yep.
So you have already found the mouse. She knows where the mouse is. You are following her to the mouse. So you go to this apartment complex, and she doesn't need to be buzzed in. It's a really crappy apartment complex. It's got 5 floors to it. You go up to the 5th floor, apartment number 4, and she knocks on the door. She opens up the door, and you see this like skinny kid looking thing with like a buzz haircut, and she goes, and he goes, Trisha. She winks at him. And who are you?
Hi, I'm Jack. Trisha's
He's looking
friend.
at Jack.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Hi, I'm Jack. I'm Trisha's friend.
Toby.
Yes.
Toby. A rapport roll. Like I was waiting for a while. Give me a rapport roll because you have to convince him.
Can you hear me?
All right, give me one roll. And since you don't have rapport, did you want to spend a fate point? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry. Sure. I'll use a fate point.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. And there might be. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get rid of another fate point for you. Booyah.
So I believe that's
and you
a
get
1.
it at +2. So make a roll, and that's a +3.
So it's a 3.
So you tell. That's average +1, but you spend a fate point to gain a +2, so it's a 3. So you convince the guy who is known as the mouse to let you in that you're Trisha's friend and that everything is okay.
Yep.
So you go in, and Trisha, once again, she says, "Well, I got to use your bathroom. I'll be right back." And she goes to the bathroom, leaving you alone with the mouse.
Awkward.
You notice he's kind of jittery.
Me too.
Yeah. So, how do you know Trisha?
She found me.
So, how do you know Trisha?
I regale him that with
Found you how? Like, what are you
Trisha found me
doing with a girl like that? And what?
Trying
more
to find
importantly, why
Alice.
are you here?
Trying to find Alice.
Oh, so you're looking for Alice too?
Yeah.
Because you're one of those conspiracy theorists where you believe that we are living in Wonderland.
Yes.
He takes out his hand and he shakes his hand and says, "My name is Craig. It's nice to meet you. I'm known as the Mouse."
Nice to meet you, Craig.
Okay. He's moving his hand up and down, kind of weird because you won't shake his hand. And he's like,
"Oh no, I'm
nice
shaking his
to meet
hand."
you. Okay, nice to meet you too, Jack. So you go. He takes you to a room, and in this room, you see like 15 computer monitors. You see a room full of hard drives, a space full of hard drives, and everything. And you see, oh, he's shaking his hand. Well, he quit shaking your hand, and he took you to a room to have a conversation with you in private.
Is there a delay in our?
So he says, "Welcome to my abode, Jack." And you see 15 computer monitors, a wall full of hard drives. You see like 15 keyboards all together streamed up in this really awesome setup. There might be a delay. If there's a delay, we might need to postpone. It's actually, I only got like less than 10 minutes anyway. So let's stop right here. All right.
Okay.
All right, sure. Maybe that'll help. I can't believe there's a delay. We've been fine this whole time too. Currently on the second scene in Craig's apartment. And you're about to find out who Craig is. To let everyone know, Craig is an expert computer hacker. So all information regarding Alice, he's actually been leading people to. So it's very possible the reason why you know anything is because he's led that on. So, but you're gonna figure out who Craig really is, and everybody, Craig has a problem. The problem that Craig has is he's being hunted right now by the Men in Black.
I was about to say by the cat.
No, by some secret agents.
That's fun.
So, all right. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I'm going to set up. Let me see. Toby, are you available? I don't want to say tomorrow, but I do want to say tomorrow.
I should be
available to. Are you okay? I was about to say, let's hook up tomorrow for streaming, and we'll stream. Even though we did session 0 in the first session, we are going to stream again tomorrow, this demonstration. I'm going to also work on another stream to where I want to, if you for our audiences who views this, I'm going to do a review possibly later on tonight regarding the Fate Core book. You know, it is called the physical copy versus the PDF versus both. And you're going to get my opinions and thoughts on that. And then I'm going to show you guys the perks of having the PDF and the perks of having the physical copy and the perks of having both. So, Toby, if Toby wants to come to that, I know he's probably got to work. It's not really something for guests. Because I don't think you have the physical copy.
No, I don't.
Core. Okay. Yeah. So this is something that I'm only going to do. Other than that, that is all my future announcements I have. Toby, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not that I can think of.
How'd you like the White Rabbit so far?
It's interesting so far. I have my own theories about it.
Well, why don't you share some right now, and I can at least not maybe try to acknowledge or deny.
My character is Alice.
You know what? I'm not going to acknowledge or deny that. And I choose to do that. I know I just promised you that I would do that, but no, we're not going to touch that one. There's a reason for that one.
And that's the only theory that I have right now, is that my character is Alice.
Oh, okay. Well, it's actually, I will say this. It is a very good working theory. So you did already meet the mouse, and I'm going to rename that. I'm going to call it Craig the Mouse. And we're going to move that to a green card, because now it is a green card. All right. Because now all you have left is the impending issue before it goes the way. And that is he's being hunted. So now you need, so when we return for the very first session, which, like I said, we just had that. So when we return for the second session, we're going to start off in scene 2, Craig's apartment. And there's going to be a scene between Jack and Craig in the bathroom. She's going to remain in the bathroom for the next scene. So just so you know, that was the White Rabbit. She's late for a very important date in the bathroom. She's probably shooting up or something. I don't know. You know,
Fixing her makeup after the rape.
Yes, because she was up all night. So, all right. Well, everybody, Toby, do you got anything else for our future viewers? We don't have any present viewers. Do you have anything for our future viewers?
Thank you guys for coming in and watching the videos, and
please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And this is Tabletop Junkie saying it with a very strained voice. By the way, just so the future people know, yeah, maybe I should rest my voice, but here's the other issue. This ain't going away anytime soon. I've already seen the doctor. It's crap. I got to deal with it. So with that said, I'm still going to give the famous Tabletop Junkie tabletop salute. And I'm going to say, everyone, game hard, play hard. I forget what my third sentence always is. Maybe rest hard. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. No, I already said play hard. I said game hard, play hard, work hard. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I said. Work hard.
Yeah, I don't know why we would work hard, but this is Tabletop Junkie giving his famous salute. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you back here tomorrow. I hope we start seeing actual viewers so they can comment and we can, start showing stuff off, because I would like to show stuff off. I would like to, have a chat finally with people, and if you're not in the chat currently right now, for any future people who are viewing my videos, because I know my videos are getting views. I've seen them. I know a couple of them are already up to 10. I will say this, please, try to catch me live. I know maybe I do this at a weird time. Maybe I should try this at night. I don't know. But for everyone, this is Tabletop Junkie signing off. Toby, you have a great, wonderful day, my friend. And if you need anything, just shoot me a text or something.
Yeah.
Especially let me know if you can't make it tomorrow. But tomorrow we are doing the White Rabbit Fate Core session 1 and 2 is what we're going to call it. And I'm going to give it a cool name. So, all right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great day.
Yep. You as well. Bye.